Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan with Her Courage to Plan. So today's video, we're going to do our paycheck number 1 for October. And so for this spread here, I use the bill due and payday stickers that come in the kit for October. And so except for this here, the grocery store, I have not uploaded that in my shop just yet, but I will. And these right here stickers are part of the affirmations that I have uploaded in the Bible journaling section in my Etsy shop as well. If you want to get your hands on the kit, the Etsy shop link is linked below. And so we're budgeting our paycheck number 1, which will be from October the 4th through the 17th. Okay, that'll be our paycheck number 1 budget. And then we'll do our paycheck number 2. It'll run us from the 18th through the 31st. Our paycheck number 1, it will encompass the mortgage and the Netflix, even though we get paid on the 4th. We do have grace period with our mortgage, and this particular account has monies in it that will cover a whole month of our expenses. So we don't worry about whether or not if something comes through before the paycheck, because there is a nice size buffer overall in our household account. We just try to make sure that we are keeping up with our paycheck expenditures throughout the month. So again, that being that the mortgage is due on the 1st, and even though we're doing our paycheck to paycheck for the 4th, again, it will encompass those 2 expenditures. All right, so let's get into the paycheck budget. I am using the add-on as with the notes section for my paycheck budget, because at the moment I am not using cash envelopes. And if you're new to our channel, hubby and I, we do allocate a portion of our paychecks into our joint household account, and we pay bills from that account. And I will link some videos up above so that you can check them out, which just tells you how and why we started our debt-free journey. And then you may want to catch up with our other budgeting videos so you can get a better understanding of how we actually do our budget. So this is paycheck number 1, and we are doing it from pay date October the 4th through October the 17th. And so the planned income for hubby is $1702, and then for me it's the $640, and that's a total of $2342 that's planned. And then for our giving, we do tithe, and we're planning $542. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and list out our expenses, and then I'll come back and do a overview with you guys. All right, I will see you in a bit. Guys, so I have gone ahead and calculated the expenses without the buffer, and I've already plugged in the income and the giving, and so right now we're at $1458.08. And so we can go ahead and make that a note. Without the buffer, we have $1458.08. And so right now we have $2342 minus the giving, $542, and then minus the expenses thus far, which is $1458.08. So that leaves us with $341.92 that we need to allocate. There's enough in here to go ahead and make sure that we put in for son's tuition for paycheck number 1, and then we'll say $150. So we'll subtract $150 from that, and then that leaves us with $191.92. I do want to keep a buffer in this particular paycheck budget because we've already allocated $150 our overall budget for our buffer. So I do want to at least have something in here for this particular paycheck. And then the vacation, we need to go ahead and put something in for vacation as well. And so I'm going to say $150 for vacation. And then if we take that out, that leaves us with $41.92. We'll just leave the $41.92 in this here account as far as for our buffer for paycheck number 1. So I'll plug it in at $41.92. So we'll do our planned savings total, which is $300. I'll just put it in the calculator here. And we're not going to do anything for extra debt for paycheck 1. You guys know that I do like to wait. I'll wait to the second paycheck to do that. And then, of course, our overall budget of how much we save for groceries will be added to that as well. So let's go ahead and do a quick calculation here for our expenses plan. All right, so our total expenses plan come to $1,500 even. And so we'll go ahead and plug that down here. And then our savings, $300. And then for extra debt, we're putting 0 for this particular paycheck. And we do a zero-based budget, which means again that our income is allocated over our expenses so that we can show that all of it is accounted for. Doesn't mean that 0 is in this account. It's just mean for this particular paycheck we have planned for all of the income over the expenditures. So here's our quick check down here at the bottom with our budget sheet. It's $23.42 and it says minus. In the giving expenses, $1,500 minus the savings, $300. That gives us a zero-based budget, and we have 0 remaining. All right, guys, and so right here, I always like to put my notes, and so I'm gonna put my note to focus on the groceries budget. All right, so I put on here focus on grocery budget by reducing it as much as possible. And you know your girl is a little extra, so I'm gonna have to go and get me a little dot, and this is coming out of my Faith Warrior, so I'm just gonna get me a little extra dot, and we'll use this color here. It's kind of close to, no, we'll use the yellow. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in here. All right, I do use the classic size Happy Planner. So we've gotten our monthly budget completed, and we've got our paycheck number 1 budget completed. So yeah, all right, guys, so this is our zero-based budget for our paycheck number 1. If you have any questions, comments, please link them down below. I just hope that you all are having a fantastic day and a fantastic rest of your week, depending on when you're watching this video. But I will see you guys later. Bye. Of your week, depending on when you're watching this video. But I will see you guys later. Bye.